Good afternoon, dear friends. I am from Computer Department. Subject is Information and Cyber Security. Unit number 4, Security Requirements. In previous lecture, we have seen some types. Now, next topic is secure electronic transaction. Secure electronics transaction. The secure electronics transaction has some points, that is services by SAIT, requirement for SAIT, features of SAIT, SAIT participant, key technologies of SAIT, SAIT supported transaction, dual signature, and operations of dual signatures. So start with services. Start with secure electronic transaction. So start first. What is a secure electronic transaction? SAIT is an encryption and security specification developed to protect credit card developed to protect credit card transaction through internet. SAIT is not a payment system but a set of security protocol for secured way for payment transactions. SAIT is a complex specification defined as a business description, programmer guide, formal protocol definition. Okay, it protects. It is a security protocol that protects to hackers for credit card transactions. Okay, next is requirement of SAIT. Requirement of secure electronic transaction. SAIT provides a secure communication channel around all parties, provide trust by using X509 version 3 digital certificates, and ensures privacy. Okay, so next is requirement of SAIT. For secure payment processing over internet, following are the requirements of SAIT protocol specification. Provide confidentiality of a payment and ordering information. Ensure the integrity of all transmitted data. Provide authentication about the cardholder. Provide authentication about the merchant. Ensure user the best security practice and system design. Develop a protocol that does not depend on the transport security. Facilitate interoperability between software and network. These are the requirements of SAIT. Features of secure electronic transaction, that is features see confidentiality of information, integrity of data, account authentication of a cardholder, merchant authentication. These are the 4 features of SAIT. Next is SAIT participant. Following are the participant of the SAIT system. First is a cardholder, merchant, issuer, acquirer, payment gateway, certification authority. Okay, the sequence of the event is SAIT system is as follows. There are 10 sequence of event. First, customer opens an account, customer receives a certificate, merchant certificate, customer place an order, verification of the merchant, order and payment sent, request for the payment authentication by merchant, merchant confirm order, merchant provides good for services, merchant requests payments. Now the next topic is key technology of the SAIT. Confidentiality of information, that is DEC. Integrity of data, RSA digital signature. Cardholder account authentication, that is X509 version 3 digital certificates with RSA signatures. Merchant authentication, X509 version 3 digital certificate with RSA signature. Privacy, separation of order and payment information using dual signature. Next topic is SAIT supported transaction. we have some set supported transaction process, that is cardholder registration, merchant registration, purchase request, payment authorization, payment capture, certificate query, purchase inquiry, purchase notification, sales transaction, authentication reversal, capture, reversal. Okay, so these are the some key points that is secure electronic transaction uses. Right now, our next topic is dual signature. So what is dual signature? Dual signature is needed for linking two messages. That linking two messages are intended for two different receivers, order information and payment information, that is IO and PI. OI is order information, PI is a payment information. Dual signature limits the information on need to know basis, that is merchant does not need credit card number and bank does not need details of customer order. This provides extra protection in terms of privacy. So you can see the generation of dual signature. Okay, all the functions are given into the there is a PI, payment information, and next is second is order information. They are hashed, both are hashed. They are different receivers, and they are concatenated with the hash function and sent to the encryption for using key, and and encrypt with the private key and send for the dual signature. Okay, now see the operation. See the decision. Why dual signature needed? Suppose the customer send a merchant two messages, the sign order information and the sign payment information. In addition, the merchant passes the payment information to the bank. If the merchant can capture another information, order information from this customer, the merchant could claim this order goes with the payment information rather than the original. Dual signature confirms the payment is made for specific order. Dual signature verification by merchant. The merchant has the public key of the customer obtained from the customer certificate. Okay, the merchant can compute two values should be equal. Dual signature verification by bank. The bank is in possession of dual signature PI, the message digest for OI, and the customer public key. Then the bank can compute the following. Okay, so process of secure electronic transaction. There are two processes. First is purchase request, and another is verification request. So go through the purchase request. This is a purchase request. You can see the whole diagram. That is PI, digital signature, OIMD, and verify bank with the key. This is encrypted with the RSA key and sent and requested message with the digital envelope with all the dual signature certificates, cardholder certificates, PIMD, and send to the pass to the merchant payment gateway, to the payment gateway. Right. Purchase request, browsing, selecting, and ordering is done. Browsing, selecting, and ordering is done. Purchasing involves 4 messages: initiate request, initiate response, purchase request, purchase response. Now starts with initial request.